to and covered, when you talk about covering them with one guy, they think that's a personal affront. If they feel like if they can't just beat one defender, then they're not very good.
Here we go. Wide and Yates.
From midfield, here's Carr. It's caught by Clive Walford. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
Carr now on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Devon Kennard in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
We ready? Red 18. Red 18.
On second down, here's Carr. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. So Landon Collins in on the tackle there. What a year he's had. Picked off Jay Cutler to secure their Week 11 win, and now picks in 4 straight games for him.
So he leads his team in interceptions. He also leads in tackles. He's second in sacks. I love what he did in the offseason in working on his coverage ability. That's why he's able to get to the football and take it away from the other team. Coming out of college, that was supposed to be the weakest part of his game.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And with the play clock running out, Jack Del Rio is going to take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive.
Here we go.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. Boy, that's some kind of effort. When he caught it, I doubted if he could get there. Knew it was going to be close, but credit him. Really good effort.
How about the rack on that play, the run after catch? But most of the time we think of it as just being an open field and picking up yardage. Sometimes you have to be real physical in order to gain the yardage you need for a first down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They go play action for Murray. Now Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. And quickly the starting 11 now for the New York defense.
Jason Pierre-Paul, so good to see him back on the field, resuming his place as one of the elite pass rushers in the league.
Now this now play number 9 on the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Wide and Yates. Wide and Yates.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
And that's hooking, and Janikowski missed it. It's no good, wide right, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
Here's the former 7th-round pick, Rashawn Jennings. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Jennings. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Manning now on first down. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up second down. Quickly now, the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Malcolm Smith may have entered the league without a lot of fanfare, but how about it culminating with an MVP award in the Super Bowl?
Offense still needing 10 yards, second down. Delayed give, Jennings. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46.
I'm not sure they could have had a better call there for the defense. Blitz was called, and they're setting up for a draw. When you're blitzing, you're likely to beat them to the punch because they're going to take a little extra time to set up. Talk about the offensive line. In this case, you'll get into the backfield before they can get set up.
And here the hookup good to Victor Cruz.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Manning to throw for it on 4th. And this is incomplete. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. And they've got it here with a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Caught left side to Crabtree. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll make this a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Hey, we go round, baby. Alert! Alert! Here we go! Red 18! Red 18!
Now Carr going to give it to Murray on the draw play. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a 3rd down attempt.
Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
All right, here we go.
Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. That one good for 21 yards. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
We ready? Hey, we go rally. Rally.
Back to the ground game. Here's Murray. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Carr. And this is incomplete. He was trying to hit Jameis Olawale, and now it's third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Carr going to throw. And hauled in here by Rivera. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and that's going to bring up a fourth down.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on fourth down.
All right, here we go. Hey, we're going to rally. We're ready. Red 18. Zebra.
They'll try and run with Murray. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a first and goal. And the seemingly endless drive continues. So the offense has it, 6-yard line, first and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a fourth quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
Yeah, I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. They go screenplay with Jennings. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They completed the screen, but one of the things you worry about is can the quarterback get rid of the ball before he's actually tackled? So your offensive linemen have to hold up the rushers a little bit because you want to make sure you keep your guys' jersey clean throughout the game.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, here's Manning. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Anderson. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have... And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Carr to throw on second down. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his second there.
A pretty rocky start in this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown 1 interception. Almost threw a second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. Brought in by Walford, right side. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
And that was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right, when you want 3?
Well, if the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be a long attempt, I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's not always a first down when you want 3, get a little bit closer, make it an easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done, and to try and get any more than that is almost folly. Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3 points on the board.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's able to bring it up 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the second interception in the first half.
Shift together here from the D-line. Carr will try it again on second down. Caught left side to Crabtree. And he's brought down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
We ready? Wide and yay. Wide. Hey, we go rally. Rally. Hey, we go rally. Rally.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this one goes nowhere. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
We ready? Wide and yay.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Throwing now is Carr. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Cooper's got it. And some space here. And he's brought down after it. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And Janikowski bangs it through. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. So 2nd and 10 here. Manning will try again on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
Looked like they had an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or the focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Manning. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the...
And it's a fumble. Crabtree with it over the middle. And I think the offense got it back. They did. Inside the 10-yard line, they avoid disaster. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
We ready?
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert!
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards.
All right, here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Long, baby. Long, baby.
So now 3rd and goal. Will the defense bring some extra pressure here? Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Another stop on 3rd down, and this defense still hasn't allowed a touchdown to this point.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Zebra. Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert!
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
All right, here we go. We're going to rally. Hey, we're going to rally. Hey.
They run with Murray. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Latavius Murray stopped up short. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball. There are so many things to watch for when you play defense. And reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? It sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Well, partner, that was an incompletion. No kickers on the field right now, but I gotta go there. We got to discuss what happened, the debacle last week for the poor kickers. 12 missed PATs, a league record.
Did you like it when they moved it back to the 15 in the 2015
season? It has a little more intrigue to it.
I hated it. I was totally against it. Yes, I hated it. But I have to admit, it has added incredible excitement and changed the complexion of games.
And that is incomplete.
But no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
They do go for it. It's Manning. And Adams has it complete. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And they're able to move the chains as they convert on 4th and long. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They go play action here on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. But I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. And now they're in the hurry-up. They fake the handoff. Now Manning. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Carey on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Yeah, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do.
Oh, baby, alert! Alert! We ready? Red 18! Zebra! All right, here we go. Red 18! Zebra!
Now a give. This is Murray. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there. And it's 3rd down.
Man, it wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
To throw, it's Carr. Open man is Holmes. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Carr now on first down. This one caught left side by Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Amari Cooper, 54 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone. Now Janikowski following the score. He'll boot this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back now in the East Bay. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. Second down, just 1 yard to go. Now Manning throwing on second down. Hits his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives them a new set of downs. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. So they're able to connect and beat the man coverage.
Nice job between the two of them. One getting downfield, the other one delivering.
Give them a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
So a 3rd and 8. Beckham, the lone receiver right. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
The defensive coordinator came into this game with a plan to get to the quarterback with whatever type of pressure is necessary. It's working to perfection for him today.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. The play clock's running down. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They come out here in the eye. Time running out here on the play clock. Now Manning, gotta have this one. He's got Cruz complete. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. And quickly, they get to the line. first and 10. Here's Manning. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Dan Williams in there to sack him for a loss of 6. On second down, here's Manning. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
Throwing now is Manning. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They'll get 16 yards there. And it'll be first down, Giants. And they're going to speed things up here. Into the red zone now. Manning. They go screenplay with Jennings. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Rashad Jennings, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Oh, nice move. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Murray, the lone setback.
Here we go.
On first down, Carr. And that'll be incomplete.
We ready? Red 18. Red 18.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Here's Wolford over the middle. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
They come out here in the eye.
Red 18.
Carr again here on second and 10. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. He didn't get rid of the football there, took the sack, although that's easier said than done. He can't just chuck the thing sideways into the seats.
No, he really can't because you're not afforded total protection as a quarterback. You have to get outside of the tackle boxes as defined by the NFL, meaning wherever your tackles operate normally, get outside of that, and the ball that you throw has to get back to at least the line of scrimmage. Otherwise, you face an intentional grounding call.
Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down. Here's Marquette King now as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. Harris now to return. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going.
Odell Beckham Jr., 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, 81 yards. And the G-men have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Did you see them hold up four fingers to the start of the fourth quarter?
They were ready.
They were definitely ready. They may or may not have done that, but they certainly have played that way. The fourth quarter has belonged to them, and now the lead belongs to them as well.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Now Jones. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over,
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it. Well, any caused incompletion is good for a defense, but when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the fourth quarter. Got to feel pretty good.
And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. And New York set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
Zebra.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. That's caught at the 3. And he's brought down. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments of this one. They'll try to run now with Jennings. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Rashad Jennings with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Giants use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
You like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the...
And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Carr to throw on second down. He's going to flick one out here to his running back. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Throw left side to the tight end Walford. Give him 3 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Short play like that in this situation this late, that's a win for the defense.
No doubt. And I remember something Coach Madden used to talk about all the time. Sometimes you can't just take what the defense gives you. You have to take what you need. And in this case, the offense is taking what the defense is giving them, not what they need.
And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect better.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
Throwing his car on third down. It finds Crabtree for the completion. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I don't care how many times we say it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they got him. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score. And now the Raiders will face an important two-point conversion attempt here.
We ready? Wide and yay!
Carr will look to throw. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And this will be recovered by the Giants. And that ought to just about do it. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Offense needs something here on second down. It is second and long. Manning looking to throw it. Cruz has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed.
Oh, no, he lost the football. They'll call it luck. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on second down. To throw is Manning. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
And they will line up now for the two-point try. Eli's going to throw, and he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. And we're hitting the end of this one, and it looks to probably be the final play. One receiver left, three to the right. One final try now for Carr. He's going to let it fly. And this is dropped and incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game. Well, Charles, it's great to win at home in the NFL. When you win on the road,